Hey everyone, Travis here, and I wanted to share a story with you uh, about what I did to gain patience in my life. And it all started with a loaf of bread, and I realized that learning how to make bread was something that really taught me a lot about patience, and it was something that was and continues to be meaningful just in helping me to be more mindful of my day and my time and how I spend it, and even maybe more importantly, that some of the very best things in the world take time, and so making bread, starting off with making bread from yeast, um, and even that took some time because you had to make the dough and you had to knead it, and that in itself is a very fun and therapeutic process. And then you have to rest it in a bowl in a place where it's taken care of and warm, and so it's really about just learning how to nurture better. And so not only did making bread teach me about patience, but it taught me how to nurture myself and nurture people around me. And I mean that quite literally because bread is, especially sourdough bread, is one of the best things that the world has to offer. I really, I really believe that. I heard once that you can't live with just water and you can't live with just flour. But if you put them together, if they mix together and some natural yeast happens to fall into it, it will turn into a bread, and you can live on that bread. The alchemy of what happens between the water and the flour and the natural yeast that's literally everywhere in the air. The alchemy of those three parts coming together creates something that we can eat and can sustain us and help us to live. And the sourdough bread that is being made around the world, and even more so now, and I've noticed in the United States, it's really getting even more popular. Um, the bread that you see in the stores and the sourdough bread, uh, you're not comparing apples to apples. Uh, Try making it and give it a shot, and you'll see why. Plus, it's really fun. It's something you can do with your family, with your friends. You can get together. You can kind of make a mess a little bit. It's if you ever bake with me, you will have flour all over you when you leave. But that's kind of part of the fun. So it's I say go for it and make some bread. And yeah, just wanted to share this little story about my bread making. And I know a lot of you out there make bread or have made bread or want to make bread. So I encourage you to. It's even if it's just because you want to eat some fresh bread with some butter and honey. I mean, what really is better than that?